It's me again, Al, and today I am going to do a sketchbook tour of this old sketchbook I had since 2022. Okay, I have had this sketchbook since 2022, and I hope you don't mind. I just recovered from a bit of a cough. I wanted to do the sketchbook tour as stated from my last sketchbook tour, which was a sketchbook that I did around 2021, and this is my 2022 sketchbook going into like 2023 a bit, because the sketchbook is thick, but I never really got to finish it, and around 2022 I wasn't much active in doing art and such, because a lot of stuff happened and a lot of researches had to be done at that point in my school life, so I had to on those instead of doing art. But still, I want to do a tour of this sketchbook because this one has a lot of memories. And oh yeah, and that's my actual name. As you may know from this channel, I introduce myself as Al, but my real name is Aliza. And not gonna lie, fun fact, a lot of people will mistake my name saying Alisa instead of Aliza, but I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit. Okay, without further ado, let's just start. Okay, so I guess this is the first page. I had some notes. Take your time, practice more, let loose, take care of yourself, please. I still have yet to do that. But this is sketchbook number 4. Again, I still can't find my first and second sketchbook. I think I lost them somewhere in the house, and I don't know what happened. The last sketchbook tour, that was, if I remember correctly, that was my 3rd sketchbook, and then this is my 4th. It's another self-doodle of myself, and that's my dog. Oh yeah, 2022. I was right, 2022. We're off to a good start of me remembering stuff. Okay, so this is, I don't know, I have a habit of putting random envelopes here and then writing stuff in it. Well, I'm not gonna open the envelopes since there's a big chance that it's gonna have something personal written in it, so I'm gonna keep that close for this video. I'm sorry guys, I don't want to open that. And this is art of my D&D character. I think this is my 2nd D&D character. Yeah, this is my 2nd D&D character. I miss playing D&D, but like, this is Dane Willomer. He's a 20-year-old Kenku cleric Maya bird, and this bird has gone through a lot of stuff with the party. With the party I ended up with. They're the same party I played with Figner. If you remember my last D&D character, Figner, the one who had reindeer horn and wore a green cloak. Yeah, Fig, that's my first character. The people that I played a D&D campaign with at that time are still the same people here, except they've become more chaotic, and I became more chaotic at that. Oh man, I feel so sorry for our D&D master. but I have everyone still enjoyed. Lasted a lot of sessions, and I miss playing D&D, but everyone's already so busy nowadays. But the people that I play D&D with, they're like a part of my circle of friends as well. So no big deal if it about the thought of it never happening, because it will. It will happen again. Okay, now this is a bit of a... We've entered the venting zone. So, this is more on a collage thing. If you notice from this sketchbook, I slowly kind of got into like what is that called? Scrap journaling, or like journaling and then just sticking stuff on some pages. Yeah, this is where it all happened and began. So what is written here? We're all a little broken, but it's fine. I guess I need space. That's fine, past Aliza or past Al. Everyone needs space, that's fine. And this is a piece. You know, I made a piece similar to this in my 2024 sketchbook, like my 5th sketchbook. I did a redraw of this, but I'm not gonna show it. That'll have to wait for like... Yeah, it is heavily implied that a person can indeed be blinded by insecurities. Oh, another D&D character. Okay, she is my 3rd D&D character. Now, there's a reason why I never really finished her, I never colored her, was because the D&D campaign never really flourished. It never really started, per se, since, okay, the D&D master in this one is different from the D&D master on the last 2 characters, from Figner and Dane. But for Mimble, it was a different D&D master. It was a different dungeon master. Oh my god, I've been calling it D&D master. A different dungeon master, and he got busy, so the campaign never really happened. Just ideas that ended up being scrapped. But I still like her. Sadly, I never got to play as her much. It was just one session, and then nothing happened after that one session. Oh, this one. Okay, remember Dane. Do you remember the bird? Wait, let me show you the bird. This bird. The campaign where he is from, and Figner, I made a god. I made a god, like here I go again with D&D master. The dungeon master asked for me to design a god, so I made a god. I'm just gonna let the phone focus. I made a god, and his name is Damien, the pastry god. Okay, wait. And then this one is the D&D Master's like character as well, Beelzebub, and well, he does remind me a lot of Ghost Rider, but we still went on with it. Okay, wait, let me try to read this comic. How to open a portal. Beelzebub. Damien the pastry god. Awesome, Beel. Here's how I do mine. Flex. Why must you flex all the time? It's more cooler that way. Okay, so that's a bit of their character dynamic between the two, I guess the two gods. I mean, both of them are considered gods or lords. Beelzebub is considered as the lord in, well, not as the lord, like a lord of something, the lord of hell, or like, wait, no. Just a god, just a big guy in charge of something, and this guy, big guy in charge of pastries. Yes, I don't know, but like Damien, he is in charge of all of the pastries in the world that the D&D master created, and it's so fun. And okay, this is another self-doodle of myself when around this time. Oh, June 12, 2022. So we're still in 2022. Around this time, I had like up to now, I still like to go out and just walk whenever I can go, but the problem is, where I live, it's not really safe to walk because it's not a really walkable place. if you get my drift. It's the moment I get out of my house, it's already a highway, so I have to be extra careful if I have to walk by feet to go to a more safer area, like a subdivision of sort, or the mall, or just anywhere I can go to clear my thoughts and just walk. Oh, and I was heavily influenced by Lord of the Rings. I was also heavily influenced from the Lord of the Rings, where, like, you know, Frodo and Sam, they walked all the way to Mordor. See, I even like started wearing a backpack because of the Hobbit as well, but not gonna lie, I still do that. I still bring a backpack. Just in case, you know, especially if I go to a mall, I bring a backpack. And this is fan art of Moomin and Moomin Mama. I still have to finish Moomin Valley because I have that habit of when I'm almost like at the finishing point of something that I am very, very interested in, like a show, especially a show, I wouldn't watch it all. Like I'll just watch it and indulge until like there's a few more episodes left, and those few more episodes I'm not gonna watch them all the way through because of course it's gonna end quickly if I do that. So I still have yet to finish that. I think I'm around like episode 80, 60. I suck at remembering numbers, but there's just around like 5 more episodes to watch, and then that's it. So I stopped watching Moomin Valley, and I mean like the old Moomin Valley, the ones that are animated in 2D. I have yet to watch the 3D. I actually watched the season 1 for the 3D one, but I love it, honestly. I love the vibes, especially like some of the cameos that they do. They even did a cameo of Lord of the Rings at one of the episodes where Sniff was like walking and then he said that this is the farthest I have ever gone from Moomin Valley. Like, when I watched that episode, I was like, oh, Lord of the Rings. So I love the previous Moomin Valley. The previous cartoon of the Moomins, I really love it. 3D, I'm not really complaining about it. I love it actually. It's pretty simple, and I would like to do fan art, just fan art of them. But this one is fan art of the older show. Like they're all 2D, and then they have this like magical and calming-esque. Like, just bring me to Moomin Valley. Just bring me to Moomin Valley and I'll live there. Please, I don't want... I want to eat raspberry jam as well. So yeah, this Moomin and Moomin Mama, I drew them. And then this is actually from that one scene from an episode. I don't know if I can find it and then put the photo here. But like, yeah, this is from one scene from one episode. And in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm gonna doodle that. So I did. And you know what? I just have to do a redraw of this, since this is around 2022. What is it now? 2024. It's been 2 years. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, moving on. I keep babbling. I'm so sorry. Moving on. Hey, my boy Dane. Okay, now this art. This piece specifically, it is inspired from an actual thing that happened to me in the session. So this note, it looks like it came from the fire, right? This note, it looks like it came from the fire. Yeah, that's a note from Beelzebub. This guy right here, the guy in charge of hell and the world. Yeah, he sent Dane a note, a nice note. I won't forgive I still don't forgive the dungeon master for doing that. But like, to cut the story short, I don't know how to cut the story short. A lot of stuff happened with my character and the party. Like, just... Okay, like, we had a choice to go south and north. Okay, in our defense, we had a choice to go south or north. Our captain, I'm not the captain, I'm like the partner of the captain, I forgot. But like, our captain chose to go south. Our captain chose to go south, but in reality, we were supposed to go north. So like, the dungeon master was like, you were not supposed to do that. And then we were like, why did you let us do it? So a lot of stuff happened. We went to another dimension, and now we're back at our and then this is oh yeah, okay, this is event art. Like, oh, not again. Fun fact, I like to doodle this character whenever I don't feel like drawing, or when I feel down in the dumps, or just sad in general. I like to doodle this character. Honestly, this is just me wearing a paper bag, but I would like it to be its own character. And this is just a random bottle with a person inside, and these are some leaves that I picked from, again, from the walks I did, from all of the walks I did at the time. I also like to collect leaves and sometimes stick them in here. So yeah. Oh, and this, if some of you followed me in Instagram, this is posted as a dump post for this sketchbook. I made a dump post for this sketchbook and posted it on Instagram. So this is a doodle of the stuff I saw with my best friend. When it was we were at a staycation, and yeah, we visited a zoo. Like, we saw some rabbits and this cassowary. We had the privilege to feed them. Yeah, and fun fact as written here, rabbits don't naturally eat carrots. It causes tooth decay to them. So that's why we chose not to give them carrots, and we gave them hay instead. And yeah, since carrots are more on like dessert for them in a sense. And this is my friend at the time, my best friend. She got addicted to like what's hidden under the sea, and about sirens as well, because she's been reading another book. She has a habit of reading books, and then yeah, she has a habit of reading a lot of books and then jumping from stuff to stuff, and she ended up getting addicted to sirens. So me and her, we drew siren versions of ourselves. She had her sketchbook, I had my sketchbook. We were at the area where we're having a staycation, and we just doodled, and this is what I doodled with her. This is a sea creature siren, me, based off from a treasure shark. Apparently treasure sharks are not a threat to humans and listed as vulnerable at the extinction at 2007. So I did some research as well. Me and her, we did a lot of research on what type of undersea creature our versions of ourselves would be. And hers was angelfish. She was based on an angelfish, her siren self, and mine is from this treasure shark. I also doodled the treasure shark. They're solitude babies, cute French shark, and asymmetrical tail. That's all you have to know about the treasure shark in a nutshell. Moving on. Ah yes, Smog from the Hobbit. Honestly, I just doodled doodled some photos I searched in Google of Smog, and I just doodled it. That's it. I just drew him like Smog, a fire drake of the Third Age, considered to be the last great dragon of Middle Earth. So yeah, I made fan art of the guy. Oh, this is Herschel. He's my fourth D&D character, and unlike Mimble, Herschel, I managed to play with a few. I managed to play. Yeah, I managed to play as Herschel. As you can see, he is colored, and the dungeon master who handled the session, the campaign for Mimble, is the dungeon master for Herschel's campaign. I mean, not Herschel's campaign, but like the campaign Herschel is in. So we got to play as Herschel. You know what? He ain't this guy. I decided that this character has a really good father and son relationship.
All right, I get it. Fine, you're all without fathers. All right,
I'm not. I love my dad. My dad's awesome.
And the dungeon master took advantage of it. So yeah, a 27-year-old Shire centaur, and he works in a farm with his dad. Like he would deliver the stuff his dad produces in their farm and help along with the chores there. Yeah, I love Herschel. I love every character I made. They have their own world, and I love that. This is given to him by his dad, like these, if I remember correctly. Also, Herschel is my first character and my first experience at being a barbarian. And you know what? I love to rage. I vividly remember loving the fact that I could rage and charge. So yeah, I noticed I'm more of a barbarian or like a fighter sort of user, or like a druid. Nothing in between at all. And this is not really a sketch. This is more on like a journal spread. It's good. Kinda too much, but it's good. I guess I was trying to just stick some stuff in. The Arcana. This is when I started playing the Arcana, and this is my Arcana player, 0. I vividly remember reading Angst, like fanfiction of Angst for the Arcana when I finished like some of the routes, Azra's route, especially Azra's out. If you haven't played the Arcana, I'm not gonna spoil you. If you wanna play Arcana, I suggest you do. Azra has went through some shit. Azra has went through a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna say. Wait, so I also like Muriel and Nadia and Poor. You know, at this point, just stating all of the characters there. So yeah, and then I made myself a card. Like I based it off of a lamb because I was born. Sorry, excuse me. I was born in the year of the sheep in Chinese zodiac. So yeah, that is my character and her card. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, these are the characters from the Arcana. It's like a not dating. I mean, kinda. Like a novel, a romance novel where you play as a character and then you get introduced to these characters in that world. This is Nadia. This is Astra, this is Julian, Muriel, Lucio, and Portia. I love all of them, honestly. I mean, except for Lucio, if we are looking through the perspective in others' routes, he's a jerk, but if we play Lucio's route, you would see that he's not really a jerk, and he's not really a jerk, but again, open up to everyone's interpretation on how Lucio is, so yeah. Very interesting storylines there. I really hope that the fandom is still doing alright today. I'm not sure if that fandom is still alive. But yeah, you know what? I might go back to playing it. Even though I already played all of the routes, it's still nice to go back to. And this is just a page of a skull and a little guy. I don't know what this creature is. I just doodle it. So yeah, this is this page. Oh, there's me and my brother again. We went out to buy some stuff in a local Kmart. Yeah, we went to buy out some stuff in a local Kmart. I see we're still in 2022. Yeah. Fun fact: the blank page behind this doodle, it's actually the receipt, and we were so surprised because the money we spent too much that we were not expecting to spend so much money. But oh well, it's fine. We had a good meal. We bought a lot of stuff and we ate that all. Oh, and this is for a school assignment where we have to doodle on where we want to be. Oh, and this is a an art of me and my best friend. Okay, remember my best friend from when we the one at staycation? Yeah, the one I doodled a siren version of myself. This is us. Well, not us, but this is like our characters in the book we were writing at the time. So yeah, I made fan art of it. And this is just a continuation page of the assignments. Okay. Oh, and this is Kyle. Hello, Kyle. I'm a clinically depressed psychophiliac on Prozac. Okay. And this is Jack. And oh, okay, this is around when school is starting again. I was so stressed. I binge watched South Park, and I also binge watched Jacksepticeye because school was starting again at that time. Oh, how fun. Okay, so this is this page. Another vent page. Not gonna read much of it. Vent page, and this is Sally Face. Now this is when I watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of Sally Face, and I made fan art of Sal just at that one point in the game that he was blamed for everything that happened. I still, man, I love it. I went through a lot of fandoms and I still love it. Like Sally Face, Moomin Valley, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, South Park. What else? I forgot. But yeah, I made fan art of it. Sal, it's a bleeding face of him when he was still a young boy. I still feel bad for him, but at least he has his friends. And well, even though you know what, I'm not gonna say it. For the people who haven't watched Sally Face, I'm not gonna spoil you either on what happens in the end, but it's a heads up, a lot of people are gonna die. So yeah, this is this page, Sally Face right here. Oh, okay, I was going through art block again in this one. You can notice I was going through art block again and I couldn't comprehend watercolor again, so yeah. I did not really put much effort into finishing this page, which I'm actually kind of sad because I like this page. If only I painted it better, but that's fine. That's how it is, you know? And then this is just again, me sticking random stuff into pages. There's this page. Oh, okay. I posted this on Instagram as well for a dump page. I also put a warning in that post that there's gonna be vent art, and this is it. This is the vent art I did. I'm not gonna explain much. I'm just gonna show it because it still looks pretty darn good. If you look at it in an artist's perspective, it's a good coloring, black and red, and then white and then gray. So yeah, this is that. Ah yes, and I doodled Aristotle. Like, It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. And this is Lady Justice. Yeah. I remember doodling this at school, and I painted it when I got back home. Oh, and then this. I started listening to Exdinary. Oh, and Stray Kids. Stray Kids, big part of whatever happened to 2022 with my best friend. We got addicted to Stray Kids and Exdinary, and yeah, I made fan art of this. Like, sweetness is fake, strawberry cake. And oh yeah, songs to download illegally. Oh, this is so this is when I had like December 2, 2022. December 16. Oh, our Christmas party. Fun fact. These things, they were gifted to me in my Christmas party, and I still use the mechanical pencil to this day. Yeah, I love the mechanical pencil. Shout out to that one classmate that gave me that mechanical pencil. And there's Puppy M from Skazoo. Yeah. And my hair was a really bad mullet, honestly. I looked like a mushroom. I still went with it though. And this is just a tea I drank, and yeah, there's this page. I should have done that for the other. And then this is more on journaling. Just a list of things I love, and I never really got to doodle anything in this page. Oh. I have a story on this one. So the nearby local mall here at where I live, two of my best friends, you know, the same best friend, one that doodled here and one that I went with a staycation with. These are them, and that's me. We saw at a random arcade we visited, and we saw skazoos, like the bootleg ones, and we were so surprised because we were not expecting to see bootleg skazoos in the place we were at. So we tried to win some. Like, I'm still so ashamed of the money we spent on that machine. We ended up not getting one because we kept losing, especially Dwayke. Like, he was almost there to the box, but he just doesn't fall, and we have a good feeling that the machine was rigged. So yeah, we ended up trying multiple times. Well, not too much, just enough times. And we got home. Like, we never got a skazoo. And this is where the sketchbook ends. But not really ends, because I cut off pieces of the sketchbook, like the pages, because again, the paper, it's just good quality for watercolor, and yeah, I don't want to waste this sketchbook, so I cut some of its pages and I would paint on it, and then I would slap it on my usual well, not usual, my more on newer sketchbooks. So yeah, a note from past me. Okay, it's official, the sketchbook is too dummy thick for me to finish. I'll keep cutting some papers though, since it's neat. It's really good for watercolor. So yeah, that's the end of this sketchbook, and the random feat I did not find and the random feat I did not get to finish. Thank you for watching and for sitting through and listening to the stories of some of these pages. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Al signing off, and this is Sketchbook 2022. Sketchbook Tour for 2022 in this. Goodbye.